Hello, how are you doing today? This is Kierra King coming to you live. I'm going to share this to my Facebook community, Soul Awakened Leaders. If you are not in that group, make sure that you pop in. There are going to be some changes happening in that Facebook community. Hey, Molly. If you're new to me, my name is Kierra. I just want to introduce myself. I am a multidimensional energy worker, a trainer in the healing arts, life and business coach. And today I'm going to be talking to you about how humanity is evolving, some energy updates that I hope that helps you on your path. I want to break down some things for you because I've had people been reaching out to me over the last couple days like, hey Kierra, what's going on with my body? I'm having these new experiences, and I want to break some things down for you because as we are evolving and we are coming into contact with higher dimensional consciousness beyond the fifth dimension, our bodies are going to have new experiences, okay? And most of these experiences we don't talk about, we keep it to ourselves like, oh, that was weird. We don't really, bring this, our spiritual experiences as we are evolving out into like everyday life because it's kind of like a hush thing. So I hope that oh, thank you guys for your love. I hope that this video serves you for your own process, right? So at the end of this video, I'm going to be talking about the reality of our multidimensional gifts as well, because there are many of us all around the planet. We've already evolved. We've already awakened our psychic senses. We've already been working with our healing energies. Okay, and we're about to start really going to the next level, which is our multidimensional gifts. And that's what I love to talk about, what I love to teach about, because it's really how we were created to operate in higher dimensional consciousness. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the I'm going to start with energy shifts. So this last new moon, again, I'm not an astrologer. This last weekend really shook up a lot. We were experiencing solar flares a lot on my YouTube. I really try to break down, the cosmic consciousness and how it's going to be affecting our planet and us. But this last weekend, if you're feeling extra tired, if you are feeling like you maybe a little bit more light, like something has been lifted, that's normal. Some of you guys might be extra tired, okay? I just want you to know that is you're perfect where you're at. How the rest of this month is going to be going, the last 2 weeks into the first week of November, is kind of like getting our ass in gear, okay? It's like, hey, there's some new downloads coming for you. I always talk about, 2020. 2020 is the year of the soul, okay? So we've been doing a lot of the preparation work from May really to through the month of October. September, we really started getting in alignment with our soul's vibration, especially those of us who are doing this type of deep, not only introspective work, but the integration work with the vibration of our higher self and our soul. So all of what we have been going through, like emotionally and spiritually, especially from May to, kind of right now, we've been preparing for our soul mission. We've been preparing for, hey, a little bit more clarity, a little bit more like, hey, I'm moving towards the direction of why I am here, the life I knew I am here to live. That energy is pouring into our planet. It's pouring into our solar system. Take advantage of this because we are going through natural upgrades, okay? This is a natural process. Ascension is a natural process, okay? I want you to know that. And through this, we are going to be rediscovering our gifts, okay? As the higher consciousness on our planet continues to move and move through us, we're going to be opening even more energy channels, okay? And that's why I want to talk about some of the experiences. Some of you guys were reaching out to me over this last weekend and this week, and I want to clear some things up for you. New experiences through the body. So I'm saying that this is a natural process because the earth, I want you to think about this, like the earth is doing a pull up, okay? And every time she pulls up, she's allowing herself, she, Mother Gaia, she and all of her children, which is me and you and the plant and animal kingdom, every single sentient being here, when she pulls up her own vibration, all of her children experience an upgrade. And that's exactly what's happening, okay? So whether you guys believe in this stuff or not, it's just kind of like the energy world and we're all one. We're all one being, okay? We all feel one another and we go through this together in our own way, in our own individual way. Anyhow, so what is really going to be happening over the next 3 weeks and what has been happening is we're experiencing energy surges, okay? So if you feel like any tingling in your body or if there's an energy that wants to come through your back, like your back, a lot of people have been saying this, or like, hey, I feel like I need to move my body or move my hands or I need to speak or whatever it is, go, like literally go with the flow, okay? We are taught, and I'm going to be breaking this down in the next couple months for you guys. We are taught that we have, very, how do I say this? Chakras and energy systems, right? But as we move higher into higher dimensional consciousness, new energy channels and systems are already being activated in your electromagnetic field and through the body. So when we are releasing the old energy, we literally feel it through the body. So I just want you to know, like I was telling another person this, think about it like you go to a chiropractor. The chiropractor, like the skeletal system, it needs to move. It needs to make an adjustment, right? So the chiropractor will move your bones and the body has to move and adjust, which is allowing the nervous system to adjust as well. Very similar concept here, okay? So these energies, these frequencies, they're moving through and we're having some of these experiences and we don't know what they are. So I just want to let you know that some of the stuff I've been going through for like 18 years, okay? When I talk about, hey, my spiritual gifts opened at the age of 14 in front of hundreds of people, and I was having these experiences, my body was moving, I was channeling, and I was writing in different languages, and I didn't know what this was, okay? And so I'm wanting to let you know it's okay. It's okay to start getting acquainted with what it means to be a multidimensional being. Being a multidimensional being means we naturally interact with different levels and layers of consciousness. Being a multidimensional being means that we will have energetic spiritual experiences, especially as we continue to quickly elevate our consciousness as a collective, okay? So individually, if you're going through any of these experiences during dream time or at night, or if you're meditating or just through the day, I want you to know it is natural and it is okay. Let it be, because your chakra system is upgrading. Your everything at the cellular level is upgrading naturally, okay? So that is going to take me into how our gifts are naturally going to be opening. So those of you who are already intuitive and psychic, your intuitive and psychic gifts are going to be exploding naturally because the collective consciousness, this is what needs to be stabilized, okay? Your gifts are a stabilizer, a next level foundation for where we are going as a collective. Okay, so what I mean by that, what's natural in the higher dimensions is, experiences like telepathy, healing. We all have the same abilities, you guys. Every single one of us is a healer. Every single one of us is psychic. Every single one of us has has telepathic abilities, okay? It's up to us to normalize this, practice this, so that way we're not confused and we don't fear it, okay? That's the thing. We don't want to fear our own abilities, okay? We are, I don't want to use the word magical, we're powerful beings. We are powerful multidimensional beings. And so when we begin to wrap our rational mind around this, and especially our psyche around this, I just want you to know, okay, like because we expand, we can be omnipresent, okay? We can be very hyper aware of what's going on with us and these experiences. I want you to know it's kind of going to be like this over the next couple of years, okay? So don't fear it. You are already the teacher. Like, there's a teacher within you, okay? Your teacher comes in the form of your intuition. Your teacher comes in the form of your higher self. Your teacher comes in the form of deeply listening to what is good for me, okay? So what is good for you? What's going to set you on that higher path? Respect it and honor it, okay? Because we're really deeply entering, and we have already been in a period of cleansing and purification. And over the next 4 years, energetically, the purification happening on our planet is going to be drastic. Everyone to some degree is going to continue to wake up, okay? Wake up. And this comes in stages, because there's soul groups and people that are awakening to their soul purpose, their soul mission, and why we're here. So I just wanted to kind of break this down for you, help normalize it for you. So if you're going through these experiences, I just want you to know that you're safe and it's okay. Like, literally go with the flow. If you feel like you need to dance, then dance. If you feel like you need to go outside and connect with the sun. If you feel like, hey, I just need to lay down today and put some crystals all over my body because I'm integrating some very high dimensional stuff, then that's where we need to be, and honor it, okay? Because the more that we allow ourselves to slow down and access a restful state, we are going to, this process is going to be a little bit easier for us, okay? I'm not going to say, like, you know, it's always going to be easy, because we're human and we have emotions and we go through this. But I want you to know we're humanity, and those of you who are energy workers, those of you who are coaches, those of you who are facilitators in sacred space, you might even notice that your energy work is changing, that you are shifting, that you're bringing in a whole new vibration, okay? And sometimes we really want to make sense of this stuff, especially if we've had training, especially, you know what I mean? And and this is why, like, one of my last videos, I was saying, okay, the real teachers are going to start coming forward. The real teachers are going to start teaching, okay? Because we've kind of like reached our max, all right? And then the I want to say, like, the new earth energies, or the new way that we're going to be gravitating, you know, towards one another and teaching and learning from one another, is pure transmission, pure downloads from one another, sharing at the quantum level. Hey, I have something to give to you. I have something to receive from you. And again, there are so many enlightened beings, okay? So many enlightened beings that, and you might be one of these people. So I ask you, if you feel the calling to show up and teach us, because where we're at right now is we are re-entering, all right? So some of this stuff comes from, like, mystery schools. We are re-entering a period of shared cosmic knowledge in the upper dimensional consciousness, okay? All right, so I'm going to share one last thing with you guys. I'm just going to look at my notes real quick. The reality of opening our multidimensional gifts, okay? So if you don't know this about me, I train other people in opening their multidimensional gifts, which is different than opening up your psychic gifts and your clair gifts, okay? So your psychic gifts, your intuition, your psychic energies, your psychic reading, energy work, okay? All of this, again, it's more of like a foundation for your multidimensional gifts, okay? So some of you might be, like, if you're drawn to crystals and healing and open, like, you know, tarot reading or divination tools or card readings or whatever, these are really good beginner stages to begin to learn how you work as a channel, okay? Every single one of us is a channel. Every single one of us is a channeler, okay? Everyone can do this type of work. But as we move forward, it's about normalizing this, okay? We're all equals, okay? I want you to know that we are all equals on an equal playing field. And when I say this, I mean as an energetic human being, we have the same abilities, okay? So no one is like above another. We're all teachers, we're all activators in some degree. So use your gifts. Understand how you work in this world, because it's going to help you for where we are going, especially the rest of the year and coming into the energy of 2021. So your psychic energy, your telepathy, your healing gifts, okay? Everyone has this. And this is going to take you and really prepare you for your multidimensional experiences, and some of you are already having, and I'm hope that this video helps you to some degree, okay? So that's really going to be your clair gifts, seeing energy, having these experiences, connecting with your guides and angels, all right? That's all like very beginner stuff, all right? And that's going to prepare you for where we are going. We're going to have more of these types of telepathic and really flowy experiences, because the earth is changing even more to a 5th dimensional frequency. And there's a lot of 7th and 9th dimensional energies that are coming through. Not only through the earth, but those of us who are starseeds, who are healers, who are, who have already gone through maybe one or several spiritual awakenings. This is happening through us, you guys. And it's okay for it to be normal. It's okay for us to show up with our gifts in the world, because people are suffering in silence. That's the truth of it. People are suffering in silence. People are having these experiences and they don't know what the hell is going on. So every single time that you show up in your gifts and say, hey, I can help you. Every single time you show up with your gifts and you demonstrate, or online or in your local community, you are allowing people to say, hey, I'm going through this too and I don't know what it is. Be a beacon of light in this world. And remember that you are not alone. That you have brothers and sisters all over the planet that are doing the same work. And that's what this is about. That's what really this is about. So, one more time, my brothers and sisters, I ask you, if you are a teacher, if it's on your heart, if it's in your soul, to say, hey, yeah, I have something to contribute to the world, and it doesn't fit into the societal norm. Come forward with your gifts. Teach your brothers and sisters. It is of the utmost honor and service to help one another on this path. I love you. I hope that this helps you in any way. I do want to let you know that next week I will be talking about a 6-month multi-dimensional training, where I'm going to be training you how to do multidimensional energy work. I'm going to be training you how to see the cosmos like I do. I'm pouring 18 years of my work into a 6-month immersion, and it does come with an accredited certification course. If this resonates with you anyway, reach out to me, because we're going deep. It's called Soul Mission. I love you. I may not know you, but I love you, and I appreciate your work in the world, and I appreciate your gifts, because your gifts, and every single time you open your gifts and say, yes, this is who I am, it spreads through all that is, and it helps all of us elevate, and that's what this is about. Bye.